No, I don't think really it's warranted at all. As in, when you characterize something as historic, this is a major, significant event that's taken place, that it is not subject to what is going to happen in the future. That's historic. But such an agreement, which is subject to change, subject to be modified, subject to being completely cancelled, it cannot be historic in nature. It's a, it's an important agreement. It should have been reached a while ago. But as long as it is not set in stone yet, and as long as we really don't know what will be the ultimate consequences 10, 15 years down the line. And if you ask me to this question 20 years from now, 15 years from now, I can tell you this was an historic deal. But until that time, I think the characterization of the deal as such, as momentous or historic, is somewhat exaggerated. Look, there are a number of certainly positive aspects. There is a very intense now unfettered inspection. This is very important. It is not 100% because there are certain facilities that are not open to the international monitoring group, that is the IAEA, and hence so there is a problem with that. But the fact remains that this deal allows for much more rigorous and intrusive inspection, which we did not have until now. There is no doubt that reducing the stockpile of uranium of Iran by 98%, from 10,500 kilos to only 300 kilos, this is very, very significant. Idling the facilities at Fordo, Arak, I should say, plan, and not allow Iran to produce plutonium, which could be used for a nuclear weapon. This is very important and very significant. Reducing the number of centrifuge from nearly 20,000 to a little bit more than 6,000 is very important. So these are positive elements built into the deal, and can, as I said, I keep saying, actually, this is going to, in fact, prevent Iran, for the time being, from acquiring a nuclear weapon. But the problem is always the negative. And the negative, for example, you cannot go to every single facility without announcing it, without giving the Iranian 24 days to do that. It does not impact on Iran behavior in the Middle East whatsoever. So these elements have not been incorporated into the deal. And therefore, whereas many good aspects to it, I think over time we're going to see the extent to which this deal can, in fact, has the impact that the United States and its allies hope to have.